Guess what happened? This is the part where you're supposed to say what? Yeah, okay, guess. So I come in today to do this. I'm the only person that's been in this room. And look what's here. Sitting for days with the cap off, and I have no one to blame but myself. So I'm gonna chuck it for the trash can. Yeah, I made it. I did. I'd show you, but then I'd have to. Yeah. All right, here we go. You should have done COVID math day 7. So COVID, let me write that down. COVID day 7. Oh, good enough. Okay, right. Here we go. Number 1. Okay. 6 fractions equal to 4/7. Come on. You can't use zeros. All right, fine. Okay. I'm going to write down 4/7 just so I got it in my head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's kind of puny. But sometimes some of us aren't as big as others, okay? It's nothing to be embarrassed about. So no zeros. So, okay, I don't know, maybe double it. 8/14. Or triple it. Be 12 21ths. Or quadruple it. 16 times 28. And now let's just go over here and start doubling. Wait, I already doubled that. Let's double this one. 12, that'll be 24 40 And let's do times 7. Why not? 28 49ths. And now times 12. 48. 12 times that is 84th. There you go. Did you have these exact ones? Did you? No? Okay. Oh well. Not everybody can be perfect. Don't beat up on yourself too much, okay? All right, moving on. Right, 3 7/8 is a decimal. Right, we can do this, can't we? 3 7/8. Okay, here's the deal. Who cares about the 3? Just stick a 3 in the front when you're done. You got to deal with the 7/8 as a decimal. So you have to do 7 divided by 8. How many of you put 8 in the house? You did wrong. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be, it's only a minor train wreck. Just like first few cars get smashed up and derailed, but the rest of everybody's like, what, did something happen up there on the train? Okay, so here we go. How many 7s fit into 8? Yeah, big fat 0 of them do. If you want to do the 0 times 8 is 0, I mean, you can, but it's not necessary. Float this thing up. And now I'm going to think instead that's a 70. So how many 8s fit into 70? Now we're cooking. All right, here, how many? It's going to be 8 of them. 8 times 8 is going to be 64. Holy cow, subtract that, I guess 6. Oh, well, there's another 0 to bring down. Well, I got to keep going. How many 8s into 56? 7 of them. 7 times 8 is 56. I subtract, I get a 4. I bring down another, and I get 40. Oh, my Lord. Guess what's going to work out? How many 8s fit into 40? 5 of them do. 5 times 8 is 40. I subtract. There's nothing left. There's nothing but zeros. And anyway, and I'm off the screen. So that's just the answer. 0.875. That's it. Oh, I lied. There was the 3 on the front of it. So it's 3.875. That's how much. What were they saying? Oh, that's how you write. Yeah, it's a decimal. That's it. Okay, let's do the next one. Oh, okay. I haven't done any of these with you. I like doing these with kids. And I thought, these guys need to learn this stuff. Okay, but I got to show you. Okay. You got to simplify first. So here's the deal. I maybe showed you this a little. Let's say you had 16 24ths times, I don't know, 18, we'll say there. And what's something that goes in 3s maybe? Let's make it, let's just say 15 18ths. Okay, so let's say that's your problem. You don't just do 16 times 15 and get this monstrous number and do 24 times 18 and get an even more monstrous number. Why? Because when you're done, you're supposed to simplify it, and your answer should be in the simplest form at the end. And if you do all that, you're going to have to keep reducing and reducing. It's a train wreck. So here's what you can do. Any numerator can simplify with any denominator if the same number will divide into both. For example, let's look here. Okay, 16 and 18. Even though they're not right on top of each other, they can be canceled out. Why? Because 2 fits into both of them, right? I could divide each one by 2. And as long as I do the same thing to one top and one bottom, I'm cool. So 16 divided by 2 is what? Yes, it is, 8. And 18 divided by 2 is 9. So now that's an 8 and 9. The numbers are getting smaller. Okay, what else? Do I see any top and any bottom? There are a few different combinations in this example I've given you. Well, I know that 9 and 15, that was 3 goes into both. So even though I've scratched this one out once, I can do it again. Divide by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Any other combinations? I only got 3s here. Oh, I got one right there. I can divide what? I can divide them by 2, but this is a better number. Divided by 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 24 divided by 8 is 3. And now there's nothing left, and I just do tops times tops, bottoms times bottoms. Okay? Now, same deal on this big train wreck of a problem I gave you, except there's just more of them. It makes it more fun. Times 9/10 times 4/18 times 5/12 times 21/28. And the thing I love about this is there's not an infinite number, but there's a very large number of ways of solving this. So as you're watching me do it, you probably didn't do it exactly this way. And that's okay. You're not a bad person. Well, I mean, you might be, but not for this reason. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to start canceling like crazy. 6 and 12. Bam! I just see it. I'm dividing each one by 6. Ooh, I can divide each of these by 2. 1, 2. Anytime you get a 1 left over, it means you're done with that. You can't divide 1 by anything but 1, and it just ends up with another 1. So there's no point of that. All right. 5 and 10. 1, 2. 9. I can divide by 9. Oh my gosh, 3 and 21. I can divide by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 by 3 is 7. Oh my gosh, wait, 7 and 28. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 28 divided by 7 is 4. Oh my god, look! Divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. All I have left are 1s up there. Guess what? There's nothing more you can do about A. So I get 1, 14, 2 is 28. All right. Now, unless I messed up somewhere, everybody should have gotten 1/28. And I don't make mistakes. I think we all know that that is true. Right? This is the part where you're not. Okay. So, you should have gotten 1/28 no matter which combination you did. There you go, 1/28. I'm sticking with it until one of you turkeys says, you did it wrong, and then I'll have to redo it sometime, but I'm not doing that now. All right, here we go. 3 times funky shape minus 25 equals 8. All right. So let's find the funky shape first, okay? You could have just started guessing. I'm going to teach you a different way. So if I got 3 times this shape, that's just the same as having 3 of these shapes, right? That one's a little weird, but... All right, now, if I'm subtracting 25 equals 8, if I want to get rid of this minus 25, so all I have is my little houses over here, I can add 25 to this whole chunk of the equation, okay? And when I add 25 to it, these guys go away. But if this is an equal sign, it means they're in balance. So if I do it to this side of the equal sign, I have to do it to this side. So I have to do a plus 25 here. Okay? I know, I'm throwing stuff at you a little fast, but you'll be okay. So that goes away. Negative 25 plus 25 is just 0. And this says 8 plus 25, which is 33. Now you can probably look at it. If house, another house, and another house is equal to 33, where are each of those houses? 11. House equals 11. So let's remember that. Let's write it down here. House equals 11. And now we do some erasing. And my job is to now find out 3 times housey house plus 25. So 3 times 11 is 33. 33 plus 25. Let's add them up. 33. That's 8. 58. Did you get 58? Did you? Good for you. Okay. Next. What is 75% of 19? Of means times. There, I had to say it again. Okay, so you have to do 75, but it's not 75 times 19. We're going to change 75% into a decimal. How do you write that as a decimal? It's really easy. It's just 0.75. That's it. Now, if I said 0.7, there's really two ways you could do this. You could have also thought that it's 3/4 is the same as 75%. Did you know that? Now you do. It's a good one to remember. So you could have done 3/4 of 19 and made that 19 over 1 and that a times sign and done that whole business. You could have done it like that. It's cool. Or you could have done this way, which is 0.75 times 19. The earlier way I showed you, you would have gotten a fraction answer. This way will give you a decimal. Yeah, did you say decimal? Good. All right. 9 times 5 is 45, carry the 4. 63 and 4 is 67. Oh, I'll put you on pause. You don't have to look at this.
14.25. Did you get that? You should have. Okay. That's what the answer is. Yep. I got my happy zero.
All right, that's it. 14.25. That's it. You're done, man.
Go do something else. Go read that book. You got to finish a whole book in not like this much time. Go do that.